Said differently, I could sentence you all the way up to the maximum possible penalty if I thought it was warranted.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you still wish to proceed and enter a guilty plea? It's kind of a battle for me to not follow mandatory minimums. I think I've only done this once, maybe twice. Ms. Patra, I'm going to sentence you to 1 year in prison with 3 years of extended supervision. I am not following the mandatory minimum of 1.5 years of initial incarceration. And here's why, because I have to state that all on the record.
May I approach, Your Honor?
You may.
Thank you.
Just give me a moment. Has the district attorney seen these?
I just gave them to him as well.
Thank you. It'll just take me a moment to read through these letters. Mr. Benson, I am reading these letters, but was anyone going to do any character reference in words, in oral?
Yes, everyone here would speak on her behalf. I assume the court would allow whatever it would allow.
Well, if everyone is, it's going to need their short and brief, but yeah, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. Does she want me to read the letter that she wrote?
You have that, Your Honor, in case she's unable to read it herself.
All right, I do have it.
It's going to be emotional, Your Honor, obviously, so.
We will go on the record in the matter 24 TR 115 25 CF 46, State of Wisconsin versus Cindy Patra. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Ms. Patra appears in person with counsel Adam Benson. We're set today in this matter for a plea and sentencing. The court has received and fully reviewed 4 written character reference letters. The court has also received and reviewed a letter written by Ms. Patra herself. She may be able to state that out loud to the court. If not, the court has a copy of her statements. The parties have reached an agreement. Mr. Benson, can you please recite the agreement for the record?
Your Honor, she would enter a plea to count 1. Count 2 would be dismissed and read in, and we're looking at the statutory minimum, Your Honor.
Ms. Patra, is that the agreement that you've reached with the state?
Yes, ma'am.
And I
Yes,
do
Your Honor.
note that there are 10 people here that are observing and watching this hearing. They are here for your support, and I do want to commend them for being here today. I don't see a lot of people supporting individuals who are entering pleas, not as much as I should. And so that shows me, Ms. Patra, you are very loved and respected in the community. And so I appreciate that they are here. So I have in front of me a plea questionnaire waiver of rights form. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Did your attorney go over this document with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did he essentially go over it with you word for word?
Yes, Your Honor.
And so do you understand everything on this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that your signature on the second page?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Ms. Patra, you are pleading guilty to an OWI 5 or 6. You are 56 years old. You have 12 plus years of schooling. You can read, write, and you understand the English language. Is that all correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did your attorney thoroughly go over with you what the state would have to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did your attorney go over with you the maximum possible penalties you face as well as the minimum possible penalties you face?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are not receiving treatment for a mental illness or disorder, but you have had medications, but no drugs or alcohol. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
The medications that you have taken, are they any medications that interfere with your ability to comprehend or understand what's going on?
No, Your Honor.
So you're in a state where you fully understand what is happening and you're able to comprehend everything.
Yes, Your Honor.
Because you're charged with crimes, you are entitled to constitutional rights. Each of those rights is listed on the first page of this plea questionnaire. Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving and giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand you will no longer have the right to a trial? You will no longer have the right to have your attorney cross-examine the state's witnesses or call witnesses to testify for you.
Yes, Your Honor.
You will no longer have the right to testify on your own behalf or remain silent and not have your silence used against you. You will also no longer have the right to have that jury trial in which 12 of your peers would need to reach a unanimous decision as to a guilty verdict or find you not guilty, and you will no longer have the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand all of those rights you're giving up here today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that you're pleading that if you're not a citizen of the United States, your plea could result in your deportation? I have to ask that to everybody.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you're pleading guilty to a felony. As such, you will no longer be able to use or possess a firearm for life.
Yes, Your Honor.
You will no longer be able to vote in any election until your civil rights are restored.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the state would have to prove on or around December 19, 2024, in Burnett County, Wisconsin, you operated a motor vehicle while under the influence of an intoxicant, a Class G felony? Do you understand what the state would have to prove?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty could be a fine of up to $25,000 or imprisonment of up to 10 years or both?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that there is a mandatory minimum sentence where the court shall impose not less than 1 year and 6 months for the initial confinement of the sentence portion?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that there is another part of the sentence which would be extended supervision?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that in certain circumstances, but not in many, the court may impose a term of confinement for less than the mandatory minimum if the court receives information that the best interest of the community will be served and the public will not be harmed? Do you
Yes.
understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that there is an agreement that has been reached between the parties, and that is a recommendation to the court for mandatory minimums?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand I am not bound to follow that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Number 20.
This case shows just how serious an OWI 5th or 6th offense can become. The judge had the authority to impose the mandatory minimum and potentially much more, but ultimately chose a lesser prison term after considering the circumstances and the support surrounding Miss Petra. The final question is whether that decision truly balanced accountability with rehabilitation.